Okay, all in all, we're still killing dragons because we need 16? I don't know. More scarce than we... Let's do that again.
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious
Alright.
to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall
We are
attend,
not
Master?
sorcerer anymore.
I know the way. Follow me.
We do some damage.
Is yours. Lead on.
Not a lot, because the archers also kinda shit. At least the default attacks are kinda shit with this game for no reason.
I espy the remains of an ox cart. To the fiends of this world hold nothing sacred.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Special attacks are also not crazily good. Wait a sec, how about we put there?
A band of knackers.
I mean, like you see, we do damage here now. It's better than the sorcerer, but yeah.
A gift of fire! Mind you don't burn your fingers.
And since there's no real targeting in this game, I mean, actually with the archer there is targeting, so shouldn't say that.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Don't even try it, dude. I will kill you. That's what I would want to say if I...
Destination calls to you.
Let's see, 37, 14.
I take it. Oh, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Not, but except there's a 41 sorcerer. There's only one sorcerer. 39. But for like 0. Okay, also it doesn't have healing. Hey, Dapper. How's it going?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet.
Nine, let's explore that cave.
Shall I show it to you?
Yeah, come on. Garden of the Galaxy. Yeah, it was only the storytelling which was good. The gameplay was whatever. But story-wise, how it told the story and how the dialogues were, it was pretty good.
We might not have to do this twice.
I shall lead the charge.
Nah, it's a very simple gameplay loop. Just running around and shooting shit and circle strafing. I mean, yeah, we've seen similar generic games, and it's not like what it does is really bad also, but still. Yeah, dude, can you? Yeah, but that's the storytelling. Entertaining, it's good, yeah.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Yeah, we totally agree. I mean, I also had a lot of fun with it, and I even recommended it to someone, I think, or had a talk with someone who also enjoyed it. And was like, yeah, I mean, this doesn't reinvent gaming, but if you want a good game and enjoy it, then go ahead, you can't do nothing wrong.
We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold just a moment.
Nani?
There's a worthy prize. Foes weren't so far away.
Yeah, the dog was also part of the movies, actually. And I think it is part of some comics as well, but I'm not too knowledgeable with comics. But yeah, I mean, the game, it was super good. Also, that super move with the, where they talked about strategy and had the cassette player on, where you needed to convince them of something or whatever it was. Good thing. Good thing.
Haven't stepped this lie ahead. Onward.
Keep your eyes peeled.
There, Master. A hobgoblin. Prepare yourself.
A fine display of skill.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin hits the worm, as they say.
Yeah, but it's part of the story, you know. I mean, yeah, you could add an option to I don't know, mute the music, but I mean, then also part of the feeling is missing. By the way, I love the alpaca or what it was in the ship, which was always standing nonsensical.
chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Die opened die chest door, die assholes.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Alter, did you
Our
just...
hands are yours to wield. Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold on. Stay right there.
Yeah, just not get encumbrance up for level 40. Can they not limit shit arbitrarily in this game? Like, maybe I don't want to carry more. I'm like, I want to carry more.
Fresh air at last. You certainly don't do things by halves, Master. I thought we'd never see the back of that place.
I expect we shan't have need to return here for some time.
Stability.
You'll not live to regret this.
What? Just carries him away. I like it.
Shall we make them brew their own impatience?
It is also Kirk, which is a female name in this game, by the way. Kirk. Hello.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
It's hard.
Come to think The private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought.
It's the absolute most sarcastic NPCs I've ever heard in a game. Just as you say. Now there's a thought. If you say so. I think we checked the environment here. Sometimes you find some metals. Sometimes you don't find shit.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Need healing? I'm happy to oblige. Hold on.
Let's try
I'll
that
be
again.
right there.
Can you hear me now, please? Thank you. Try to. No.
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
I never thought I'd say this, but we've become inseparable.
Would that we could continue our journey together forevermore. But a time may come when we must part.
Yeah, when you're under leveled. Obviously. Which level were you when you finished the game, by the way, Dapper? I mean, Dragon's Dogma. I mean, after 90 hours or so.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
There he is, not listening anymore.
I can hardly keep you in my sights.
So sad.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Ignored by viewership. Is there any... fuck is this?
Lots to do. Precious little time.
This dude never sleeps.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on us.
So, you have new weapon skills, obviously. Yeah.
Single vocation when there are so many exciting. How goes the collection?
Then aufdrehen. Hm. Okay. That's pretty good. If you equip it to a pawn, obviously.
Made any progress?
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Come on.
What should I get out?
You!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Can you not destroy the ox cart, please, this time?
These beasts have favorite prey. They'll doggedly pursue any and all women they behold.
'Tis a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to court danger. Well aimed,
Wrong enemy.
right where it hurts. Do not falter. We'll take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
Ah, come on, let's go directly to the statue.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Hmm. Why people are weird.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
I do wish we had fairer tidings to share.
Okay, we failed. Any time now about
I
our
heard
findings?
rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
No clue what our findings are.
Though no definitive records remain.
Wait, where is... Yeah, here.
This way, if you please.
That one.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
What's today? That makes things easy, obviously.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? it would seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you. Does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do.
Cool.
Could mother be planning? What power have I to resolve any of this?
Take it easy today. I know they're acting up.
This is a place to forget one's troubles.
A breath of fresh air is just what I need.
Really now.
Okay, Jedi Dogma, I still have no clue. Aha. Well. Symbols. Gotta find out. Let's go to Half Village. Okay, let's upgrade equipment like we always do. Game dip complete.
This letter is precious indeed. Shall we see it to Sir Ernesto at the encampment on Volcanic Island? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Wait, upgrades this one. Want to take a look at my wares, please? Anyone?
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive.
Doesn't look really expensive, you know. What the fuck, by the way? Oh, it's only for wizards. Okay.
Wave. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early.
Obviously we can, as long as it's only a bit of money, we can always do it. Or something like this where I have like a huge amount of materials. Defense is more defense.
Deaths. Hope to see you again.
Time to sleep now. I do have 15 and I 12. What? What? I'm looking for fucking more.
Nani?
Give me that. Because now we have all of them. Well, I needed like, how many? All of them. I think there were only 4 missing and 5 of them were in the, no, in the NPC inventory. Before that I wanted to see what's going on in the other village, what these symbols on the map are.
It's this way.
That again we leave the village on foot. Okay, it's not a village. Still, we leave that area on foot.
Trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. Whoa! There!
Flame is its weakness.
If I would be scared of a fucking ogre by now.
This is truly the time to romp about.
Is he just trampling on Bambi or what's going on here?
This brute has quite a temper.
A reckless opponent makes for easier prey.
Very well. Really need my aid. You must try to free yourself.
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
nightmares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Look at this cave. It's where the game shines. All of these areas. You can waste your time.
More bats. I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. I think the smell would remind me.
Oh, cool. How did you get here? Yeah, we could take a 41 so. Don't have a feeling. Pointless. Yeah.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it. Too fast for you!
Ah.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
Not at all what I wanted to do now, but
Another place we were to visit not far from here.
I mean, since it's it's a hunt for Jedi Hope. Every time I'm in this town, it tells me that, but there's absolutely no mark on the nothing. Where's my turn? Mm-hmm. Okay. It's following you. Uh-huh.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
That was... I don't know what it was. Definitely not worth it. Yeah, a very long wall from a cave to back to town. I have no clue. Hmm. No, it's a genuinely dark wall.
There, Master, harpies. We'll want to use fire against this foe.
Don't fall down, you fox.
A gift of fire. Mind you don't burn your fingers.
Enough rats again.
To charge ahead, maybe to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Plate armor. Mm-hmm.
My magics are at your disposal.
Mm. No. Fascism can also be left-winged. It's not common to see it in the left wing, but it can be left-winged. It's more about the discriminating standpoint and whatever. So fascism also doesn't need to be an autocracy, I guess. But yeah, I mean, democratic, liberal fascism. Nah, okay, liberal doesn't fit, but democratic fascism, this just sounds weird.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Yeah. I mean, left-wing fascism, okay, in Germany is not common, but
I'll get that for
it's been known to be that it exists. It's not exactly new. Yeah, but it's not just about the political point, you know, and like oppressive stuff. Okay, I mean, from a certain standpoint, if you are oppressive enough and in a certain way, you could call it fascism, but it's, yeah. I don't know whether I would call it fascism. I mean, would need to be extreme, and the consequences would need to be in a yeah.
The longer we allow them to fly around overhead, the more havoc they can wreak. Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few
Yeah, but it's not fascism, it's just stupid. And stupidity, I mean... I just don't want to call everything fascism, I mean, because... it takes the specialty out of fascism. Especially not every stupid social crap. which came out since there is social media. And what you describe is definitely something. I mean, not just. I mean, okay, if you call forums social media as well, then that's serves the point. I know it since the internet was invented, you know, like people came to power, like mod rights, admin rights, whatever, permissions, and then they turned out to be idiots who ban everyone who doesn't share their opinion. Still doesn't make them fascists, they are just, yeah, idiots. It's also, I mean, you know, when the whole she, him, her stuff appeared, and I mean, when they implemented into speedrun or whatever, and when someone was asking a question in the chat what it means, he was banned immediately. And it was part of the rules, if you ask a question about it, you're banned. And I was like, what? If you implement something new, there's the certainty or a high chance that someone will have no knowledge about it and is curious about it, what it actually means. Yeah, but it's a typical example of people wanting to do the right thing. I see what they want to, kind of what their thought is, but it's stupid.
Your chest appears to be beyond our reach.
One could
I mean,
almost
you
think
should
it's done
be
for
able
us.
to discuss such things, to talk about it, and to explain it to people, you know? I mean, doesn't mean that you need to share their opinion or whatever, and obviously if that certain someone starts to insult you or whatever,
Can't say I envy you.
then there can be consequences. But banning people for questions or whatever, for curiosity, or actively trying to gain insight about something. You know, there was a time when I've never heard about cis men or whatever, and someone wrote it into their profile that they only want to talk to cis men, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And she was like, I can't even remember her words anymore. It's like, what the fuck is going on? What's wrong with you?
A smashing success!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
Yeah, it's a omniphobia. It's, they are scared of everything.
Hidden hoard of treasure.
I've a feeling 'tis best left traveled. Am I the only one?
Prepare yourself.
One of us has been drenched. What could yon chest be hiding? I must know. A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
I remember when I was playing the Hogwarts Legacy game, and I think it was even my girlfriend who told me that she was interested in the game, but she will not play it because of the whole what was her name? Whatever thing. And I was like, it's, you know, if you like the world and then play it the fuck. First of all, yeah, the deaths are not her. And second of all, let her have an opinion. I mean,
It's a balm.
you don't need to agree with her.
Which is no great shock to me.
You can be against that opinion or whatever, but I mean, well, where does that lead, you know? This, oh. To me, it just sounded like a conservative British opinion, you know. I mean, yeah, it's not very open. It's not exactly left or whatever, but yeah, you know,
Ooh,
it
I
exists.
can't wait to find out what's inside.
She's not exactly Hitler. Wait, I wanted to. Oh, yeah, we can actually go this path. Like, what I wanted to say is, calm down. As long as no one is hurting no one, just as long as it's just opinions,
On the
let them have it. Oh, and by the way, it was actually a fun game. I mean, not super mind-blowing, but solid. Looked great. Nice adventure. huge many collectibles and side activities. Other than that, definitely worth a playthrough. Yeah, and I think it will happen because the game is not was not really, yeah, okay, it was kind of it, but it will still happen. I mean, it's the kind of game which will just be part of some whatever collection at some point.
Best to proceed.
Why do they never? Ah, here. Arcano. Arcano is a good name for a sorcerer. Arcano. Yeah, there was a reason why I just don't give a shit about no social media anymore. It's just...
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll
We've got... Ach, there are two.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
Please dispense with the formalities.
Yeah, it's getting there. I mean, you know, when this whole back then Gamergate came out, whatever it was, I still had hopes for this generation because at least gamers were like, yeah, pfft, it's a game. Who cares? There might have been some
We would be invincible.
casuals who were like, yeah, definitely a problem or whatever, but I mean, most of them were just like, yeah, it's a game. It's a simulation of bullshit. I mean, that's basically the whole point of it. But nowadays, I mean, wow. And then like Mass Effect Andromeda came out and they were like, they are forcing me to make gay decisions. It was like, what? Just... Or can you please?
take that.
This brute has quite the temper.
Reckless opponents makes for easy prey.
Very well.
Yeah, actually, a few years ago, I had the idea of
Get some resources.
just creating some weird Nazi shit game, which just uses the symbols in an extreme bullshitty way. Carl, don't go there. Thomas, don't go there. Are you fucking kidding me? They just jumped after it. Okay, where was I? Ah yeah, Nazi game, like, which uses symbolism and weird shit, like, in such an extreme way that, you know, that people would have had questions. Just as a kind of, you know, dude, it's just media. But with the current situation, which happened like all of these, dude, I would obviously not use a wake stone. All that. What the fuck happened here? Yeah, currently no. I mean, obviously it was supposed that no one understands it, but now they would even understand less. Postal was the
This letter is precious indeed.
right game at the right spot.
On Volcanic Island. Ah, yes, I know just where to find it.
Wait, no, wrong.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away. Watch for the hobgoblin. Lightning has electrifying potential against this one.
Lightning has electrifying potential. So,
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I mean, especially overdrawn satire, it's just still too sensitive, I don't know. Creating that would require some delicate... something I don't have. For me, it would just be in your face stuff. Like, you know, just learn the fucking difference between reality and...
Come to think of it, have you always pursued your current vocation in your service to the Arisen? Not quite. I was a fighter for a time. 'Tis a balanced vocation, suited to offense and defense both.
On the other hand, you know, there were times when there was this whole debate about violence in video games. and
Worm, as they say.
they really put out, at least our TV media put out Final Fantasy VII as an example. And I was like, okay. Yeah, there might have been something to say here, but no. The fuck, there's a... Oh yeah, that's the other dragon, right. We'll get down here, I think we can. Cool, dude.
Must finding these be so difficult?
Isn't occupying always illegal, so... So we need another fighter who doesn't jump into the sea. Okay, this is a fuck you rift.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it.
Mayhap we can exchange information. There was a time I myself bore that.
That's why it's that dude. Okay. Now I understand these symbols. Let's use a fairy stone. Go to
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
So there's the wait. The Riftstone was.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
But no.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you...
Okay, it's only for me. It's not like I wanna hold on to it for a long time. So 25 would still be dapper choices. Oh, that's so good.
Dare try to...
Need to find out whether they are good.
Take anything without...
And it's... The thing is absurd.
Paying for it first. Many thanks. Go on, have a look.
The Riftstone fighter. Maybe a non-stupid fighter. That's the wrong way. But we can... No, with the fighter we can go to bed and put our first fight.
This can't be right.
Few are privy to the going asps. That is their venom you'll want to watch out for.
What's going on here?
Let us see what you're made of.
That's it!
When does my watch end? Oh, how could I have forestalled this?
I shan't forget this slight.
We're done for.
Mustn't lose my head.
Got me.
I can't even think straight.
What am I supposed to do? Off to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Natsu. Mike. Pamela. Michael. panel. It's right
Should
here.
your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns. Delighted to meet you.
So just don't jump into the sea, then we're good.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more? A chest? What harm could there be in having a pick?
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
Badly wheelchair military and kid corps. No. What? Sounds like Monty Python's. Like the gang of grandmas. Then you never did send it to me.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
Let's see. What can we do without?
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
Sphinx. Cool. Wisdom. Come on, dudes. Especially you, Caulfield one. Does he have all of my crystals again? This fucker. And how am I It's so heavy and what happened? Didn't carry as much, I mean. Yeah. Yeah. First of all, let's sleep.
You shan't hear me complain.
Right. Oh.
Master, you are an open book.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go, then.
Shall we get underway?
Well met. Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't...
Just get rid of some of this shit. Surely had less at some point, but
You dare try to take anything without paying... for it first.
Many thanks.
Okay, no. What? Where are you going, dude? Alright, this is selected. Wrong.
Oh, good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Well met.
It seems we already possess what's required of us.
Wasn't there aught we had to deliver to someone hereabouts?
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
'Tis as you say.
Over here.
Baby, can you just follow me when... Or do you want to go somewhere else? Hello?
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Mm-hmm.
To take a peek.
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but
Please give me fucking crystals. All of them.
fear not. You'll find us here when you return.
You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals? You have. Incredible! That is no small feat. I must admit, I had not thought you much chance of success.
Oh yeah.
Here you are. And this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a god's way of unparalleled quality. We must find more manuscripts on this topic. What is it? I thought it...
Hey, but the quest was see if it is ready.
Good. To see you, Master.
This letter is precious indeed. Shall we see it to Sir Ernesto?
Now you can?
Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. It's a matter of
Stupid!
Looking for aught in particular? Wonder if there's any sluggards? Work to be had.
Oh, yeah. Ah ja, ich the quest didn't. I mean, there's still room to level up, what the fuck?
Here, if you please.
Ja, ja.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of his lot.
It's easily done.
Not good enough. Over so soon. Oh, seem to have come to unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us to the next.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Can't wait to find out what's inside.
Right where it ends. Excellent. Don't let up now.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more. It's no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
What a fascinating mind to foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift. Unbelievable.
There, Master! The hobgoblin!
Prepare yourself!
I suppose your wounds won't heal themselves. Hold just a moment.
Ich have to go down now then.
I think not.
Okay. So he looked like, ja.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Could you come over here?
Oh, this would make a fine place for observing the lay of the land.
Would that our strength might be restored simply by gazing upon the sight.
Come to think of it, we've already found what's needed here. It should be in one of our packs. You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this. eventually.
Without levitation, we won't get the chat.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Go.
Follow me.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
It's rather valuable.
The field of battle is wont to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear.
There's no bread shop for me. Chickens! How quaint.
There are worse things to sup upon. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
A firm push is what's needed here.
Times must be tedious if you've resorted to challenging beasts to bouts.
Forgive me, I could not help but laugh.
Is it just me, or is this bridge swaying more fiercely with our every step?
Best not to stop. We can talk once we've reached the far side.
'Tis as you say.
What früher, oder?
fruit has quite a tooth.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey. No quarrel here.
Dude, can you stop it now?
Do not falter. It will take every ounce of our strength, but we can prevail.
Easily done. Upset the battle.
Dude, there are other targets in the area. You don't need to fucking follow me all the time.
Together, I think we can manage it.
Mighty indeed, Arisen. Look, oxen. How tranquil.
Such beasts are a fair source of meat, when rations are lacking.
Oi! You're not planning on going in there, are you? You're better off turning back. That cavern is not for mortal feet to tread. 'Tis a maze, with monsters round every wretched corner. I dare say none could pass through those tunnels and live to tell the tale. A crying shame 'tis. Few's the merchant who can cross yon bridge. I'd thought this my chance to make some decent coin.
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. Just say the word, and I'll bring yon pillar crashing to the ground.
Na komm.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
A band of knackers. I suppose you think you can afford to be reckless, so long as I'm here to heal you. Best keep still. Over here!
I've got a good feeling about this one. Gonna attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist? An ill-timed dodge, and I'm
hope so pitiful a foe will give you no trouble.
A few more victories like that, and we'll have 'em running for the hills.
Oh, dude. Do something against him, please. Hello? Can you?
Give me a wrist. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
I am poised to strike. Just say the word. Shall I assist? I mislike the look of that. Only misery awaits the one game enough to touch it, I fear.
Quite right. Let sleeping dogs lie, as they say.
The thought feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
You'd think they'd have learned from that last lot that we're not to be trifled with.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Very well. I must.
This brute has quite the temper.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
It is easily done. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Can you fucking stop always attacking me? Like... Yeah, do something. What is going on with you? Oh, lady. Oh, hello. Yeah, can someone? Are you, all of you? Yeah. How stupid are you? Can you do something? Thank you, and now please to him.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go.
You're well fond of
Dude, can you walk straight? What's going on? You wanna get up, wanna get down? What's going on?
Yon chest lies maddeningly close.
I can divine no way to reach it.
Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here?
Too fast for you.
It's new.
I suppose I ought to mention this as well. Our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
I shouldn't at all
Yeah,
mind.
obviously Pamela's a man. That makes sense.
One of my mage skills ought to resolve this in a trice. Shall I assist?
This is an obstacle I'd sooner be rid of.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
What? Hello. Hello.
An attack at a moment's notice, Master. Shall I assist?
Audience, there! Oh, it thinks the rain is well back. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Master, I've just had a thought. Might we make use of this forest now?
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt it would catch our foes unawares.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Only if we keep our wits about us.
There it goes.
And here I thought I was the... This letter is precious indeed. Shall we see it to Sir Ernesto at the encampment on Volcanic Island? A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. This dead end might have some life in it yet. I'm positive we can make it through with a bit of ingenuity.
If you need that destroyed, I'm your pawn. Shall I assist?
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Poised to strike. Just say the word. Shall I assist? Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Right, speak up. You notice aught amiss?
You got a bit carried away, I take it, Master. But I'll lend you a hand.
Right. Just follow me.
Ah, good. I just about breathed my fill of stagnant air.
If I were meant to spend my days in darkness, I'd have been born a mole.
I suppose 'tis so.
Too fast for you. Gathering materials makes
Get
for
there, I
dull.
know. Okay. Cave. Oh, das ist jetzt hier.
The work indeed.
An abandoned campsite. Just waiting to be cleaned.
The hour may be growing late, but I'm in no need of a rest just yet.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I can face a check with my belly so full.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Watch for the hobgoblin.
Oh, that was a sight to behold.
Plenty more where that came from. Happily said.
Now, there's a novel idea. Never seen my own master attempt such a feat. Unbelievable.
Chests, more chests.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Fret not. I'll make the plane go away. Hold just a moment. Feast your eyes on this.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
After you, Arisen.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Here, if you please.
Some ogres, Come on. Okay, a minotaur.
Strike hard enough. We might not have to do this twice. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
It's easily done. I'll put an end to this bowmaster. I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Call Theodore. Oh, really?
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
I like his pawns. The first is also kinda cool, so for €3 you can definitely buy
I
it.
count myself fortunate to be washed of the filth
I
of
still enjoy this a bit more, but doesn't mean you can't buy it first for €3.
I am ashamed to have fallen.
Yeah, please be ashamed.
So short. I shall ponder my failings, Arisen.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Yeah, but we
I'll
know.
carefully conserve my strength and endeavor.
Hello. Oof.
This letter is precious indeed. Shall we see it to Sir Ernesto at the encampment on Volcanic Island?
Hmm.
I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Yeah, there are all these times when my Tales of Arise is not exactly new anymore. I mean, it's still newish. I think there's no newer Tales currently. It's still the most current. And there are these times, I don't know, maybe it's a summer sale or whatever.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Nowhere else have we experienced such a deluge.
We cannot hope to wait it out. We must press on.
Could you come over here? No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Not much chance of a friendly conversation with this lot.
Take that! This way, if you please, Master. Errands are wearisome work indeed.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
It is no great shock to me.
I'm late.
Here, if you please. seems our foe has recognized our victory.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength.
You can do better than that!
Mhm.
Ray, hold a moment. Have you some business in our encampment? You may call me Ernesto. I have been charged with overseeing the patrols here on Volcanic Island. I'm afraid I cannot allow you to simply wander about as you please. Might I inquire as to what brings you here? You came all the way out here to deliver this to me? 'Twas most generous of you, sir. Now, pray, grant me a moment to pen a missive of my own. There you are. Would you be so kind as to deliver this to a man by the name of Barbas? You will find him in the Agamemnon ruins, not far from here. Do this, and the author of that letter shall be afforded refugee status. I trust you understand the importance of this task.
'Tis a glorified errand we've been given, but we'd best see to it all the same. Sir, a cock is crouched upon our aid. Let us seek out Sir Barbas in the Agamemnon ruins with all due haste. Fret not, master. I know precisely where this person to be found.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way. Shame.
You made!
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Alas, I too fled vermin for Batal, a Vermundian soldier with tooth and Vermund it took
Yeah.
Here, at least, we are treated.
I did not ask you for that.
A treasure chest. I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake beneath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
Now I've got and stepped in it. Time to be heading home.
I find goods for sale. I've weapons, truth be told. I'm of half a mind.
Even better weapons.
Always a pleasure.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Hmm.
A device of fascinating construction, built to carry freight and people by the looks of it.
Shall we hop on? We needn't let our feet do...
We meet again, Sir Arisen. I'm only sorry that you should have to see me fall into such disgrace. For my failure to protect Her Majesty, I had been relegated to patrol of Volcanic Island. I had thought it a penance I should gladly pay. And yet I cannot forget that while I might you not speak with the blackguard? Last I heard, he had yet to name his benefactor. Perhaps you might fare better. So, the brigand claims to have been employed by the Coral Snakes. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. We must flush out.
That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Boy there, come up care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you or naught. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. There's naught finer than a go. I'll need me a nibble to go down the hatch. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble.
You can't go in yet, sir. You haven't paid.
It is about time we pressed on.
This also not have, I mean, it would be volcanic. Yeah, I might go to bed in a sec. But, yeah, because it's a straight game also. Of course you're soon done with it. So let's put down a port crystal here. Of course, seemingly that is done. And then I think we go to bed for today. It's been a long day. Oh God!
Hold just a moment.
It's definitely about time.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
How about here?
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
Good. Tired. Until then.
Sumptuous. And I'm
Did I
positively
just
famished.
pick up my port crystal again?
Your eyes are large. Than your stomach.
So, again.